Yesterday, the Supreme Court of the United States offered a glimpse into their thinking on President Trump's temporary travel ban. Not long after swearing in, President Donald Trump signed an executive order that put in place a travel restriction on 7 nations known for supporting Islamic acts of war. Lunatic fringe leftists immediately challenged it in the most liberal courts they could find. With no legal basis for doing so, a liberal partisan hack judge struck down Trump's completely constitutional order, and the liberal hack appellate court upheld the judge's decision. They didn't have to, but the Trump administration rewrote the order using language in line with the federal statute and eliminated Iraq from the order. This, too, without legal basis, was struck down by a partisan hack liberal judge and appellate court. Well, John Roberts and the Supremes have weighed in, sort of. They haven't heard the case yet, but they want to, and it's scheduled to happen this fall. In the meantime, the Supreme Court has stayed the injunctions blocking enforcement of the executive order. A major win for the president. The only exception is foreign nationals who can prove a family link to a U.S. citizen. Trump's executive order was always meant to be temporary. The Islamic State said they would exploit the alleged refugee crisis and move jihadists into Western nations. We've seen the skyrocketing crime rate in Europe and the Islamic rape-a-thon happening there. President Trump doesn't want it here in America. He and his administration want the temporary travel restriction to review and improve vetting procedures. The executive order puts in place a 90-day restriction, which in all likelihood will run its course before the Supreme Court even renders a decision. So the case may never be heard anyway, which means, for all intents and purposes, President Trump has already won. And by the way, this decision was unanimous. Even the libs on the Supreme Court saw the folly of all the lower courts and got this right.
Thank you for listening. Don't forget to subscribe and donate at theraywarnershow.com.